Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pashhammer. Today I'm going to talk to you about the largest UK singles tournament to date. It is the Welsh Open, hosted by Ollie, all the way down in Cardiff. This is set to be quite an event with 82 players already signed up. Hopefully they all turn up and make this quite an amazing event. The lists have just been revealed, and what I wanted to talk to you about today is having a look through the list themselves, to have a look and see who might be doing well and what people have taken and how the meta shapes up. Maybe we can make a few predictions. Let's get on. So if you haven't done this sort of thing before, the way it's going to work is I haven't had a look through these lists before. This is my very first time looking at them. We're going to look at them together. I've arranged them in the order of armies, and we're going to rank them from either fluffy or filthy. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the filthiest filth that you could bring, and 1 being the fluffiest fluff that you could possibly imagine. So let's have a little look and see who we have here. Let's crack on. Now, if you haven't done this before, please do like and subscribe and comment in the video. That really helps us support the show, and it really helps us rise up in the old YouTube algorithm. And always, to be honest, I appreciate any feedback that you have on making this format better. Hopefully we'll get through this nice and quick. I will not dilly-dally too long on any of the lists. I'll try and be quite quick with them. There are 82 to get through, and it might take us a little while, but let's crack on and see how we get on. Right. Okie dokie, so we start off with Tom Knight, who has got the Beastmen Brayherds. He has brought Goros Warhoof, Beast Lord with additional hand weapon, Razorgore Chariot, nice, Scimitar of Skultar, no idea what that is, Heavy Chaos Armor, Horn of the Great Hunt, Great Bray Shaman, Slugskin, Tuskor Chariot, Wizard level 3, Elementalism, the Black Maul, and Cacophonous Dirge. I have no idea what any of these items do. I'm not a particularly Beastman expert, but hopefully it looks pretty combaty. We have 20 Gore Herd, additional hand weapons, Ambushers, True Horn, Standard Bearer, Musician, Tuskor Chariot, 20 Angor Herd, Shield, Throwing Spears, Ambushers, Half Horn, Standard Bearer, Musician. Okay, 5 Centaur Herd, Great Weapon, Ambushers, Gore Hoof, blah blah blah, Dragon Ogre, Shartag, Blackened Plate, Herdstone, Bone Grinder Giant. Oh right, okay, so I thought it was pretty fluffy until I saw the Herdstone. That always makes me feel like this is quite a solid list. No idea, let's give him a 5 out of 10 on the old fluff scale. Who's he up against? He is up against Tom Brozowski. Now Tom is an expert when it comes to Chaos Dwarves, so I think in this one I might have to give it to Tom. But good luck, Tom Knight, facing off in the Tom off in your first round. So next one is Jake Bucknall. Jake has brought more Beastmen, and we have a Great Bray Shaman, Bray Staff, Hack Tree Fetish. There we go. This is a little bit more useful. Stuff I'm used to. Great Bray Shaman, another Bray Staff on Elementalism, 2 12 Gore units, 4 Razorgore Herd, Ungore Herd, Tuskor Chariot, so pretty solid core. Quite heavy on the core. 4 Dragon Ogres, and a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. It's basically, it's only 2 Vile Tide spam type list. It's a scary amount of Dragon Ogres. It's pretty solid. I would probably say this is about a 7 on the old filthy scale. Let's have a look and see who he's facing up. He's going against Mark Ronald, who has got Beastmen. So Beastmen versus Beastmen. Should be interesting. Maybe a draw? Don't know. Good luck, Jake. Next one. Alright, so we have Nicolas Boucher, the bucket man himself. So a Frenchman disguised in Englishman's clothes. What has he brought? He has brought Beast Lord, a Gnarled Hide, Slugskin, General, Black Maul, Full Plate, Chaos Armor, a Bray Shaman level 1, Primal Magic, Jagged Dagger, Chalice of the Dark Rain, another Bray Shaman, Wizard level 2, Demonology, Lore Familiar, Bray Shaman, Wizard level 1, Primal Magic. This is Vile Tide spam. If you don't have a... Yep, there's the Herdstone at the bottom. Yep. Great Bray Shaman, level 4, Elementalism, Hag Tree Fetish. 1, 2, 3, 4 casters. Nico. A Wargore, Pelt of Midnight, Battle Standard, Pelt of the Dark Young. These are all anti-combat type things. Gore Herd, additional... Yeah, Weapon, True Horn, Surge of the Burdened, Standard Bearer, and Magic Standard Warbanner Musician, 20 Primal Warherd Ambushers. Alright. A few Razorgore Herds, an Ungore Herd, and a Herdstone. Basically, an avoidance Beastman list with a ton of Vile Tide. it's about as filthy as Beastmen get. I'm going to give this a solid 8.5 out of 10, Nick. It's pretty disgusting. Who are you facing in the first round? Robin Gilly with some sort of flavour of dwarves. So at least you've got MR in your first round. That might be a bit tricky for you. I hope it is. Good luck. All right, next one. Beastmen, we have Mark Ronald. Now, I think this is Mark who is facing up against Jake. Yes. So what has he brought? He has Crawlmaw. Yes. Bray Shaman level 1 Dark Magic, Bray Shaman level 1 Elementalism, and a great Bray Shaman with Slugskin, Tusker Chariot, Wizard level 3 Dark Magic, Black Maul, Talisman of Protection, another great Bray, Wizard level 3 Elementalism, Hacktree Fetish, Scourge of the Burdened, 5 Chaos Warhounds, 15 Gore Herd with additional hand weapons, some great weapons, 10 Gore Herd with roaming warbands, 25 Primal War Herd, 5 a unit of Razor Gore, another unit of Razor Gore, 2 Tusker Chariots, some Dragon Ogres, and a Herdstone. Again, 7 out of 10. Pretty scary looking Beastman list. They all seem to be going for the Viletide spam plus a little bit of combat core. Wouldn't fancy facing up against this. Yeah, it might be a draw in your first round match, Beastman and Beastman. So it's going to be a lot of interesting results there. Next, we head into the Chaos Dwarves. So we start off with the Chaos Dwarf Master himself, Tom Borzowski. Tom is an expert, and we did play at the last event, so I'm sure you'll do solid in this one. He has Sorcerer Prophet, Darforged Weapon on the Bale Taurus level 3, Demonology, Armor Meteor Gown, Mantle of Stone, Talisman of Protection, nasty. Black Orc Warboss with a great weapon on Wyvern, Enchanted Shield, Trollhide Trousers, Necklace of the Blessed Teeth, 18 Infernal Guard with a Fireglaive, Shield, Drilled, Black Shard Armor, Death Mask, Standard Bearer, Ashen Bar, Musician, 5 Black Orcs, Stubborn, 10 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, 10 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, an Iron Demon, another Iron Demon, 10 Sneaky Gits. Where's the rest of your army? It feels like a fairly cut down list, but I guess the 18 Infernal Guard will have taken up a lot of points. Those Iron Demons are not cheap, and they are all... This is a toughness 7 army. It's very, very tricky to fight it. I hope you do well, Tom. It is going to be an interesting one. I will give you your first round match, I think probably... now, is that Viletide spam? It has some Viletide, but not particularly much. Yeah, it could be quite nasty, but Tom's always set to do well, so I think he has a contender for 10, top 10, top 15 in this sort of environment. So let's have a look and see how he gets on. Okay, next Chaos Dwarf players, Andy Shaw. Andy, what have you brought? You have got a Bull Center Torok. Nice. Darkforged Weapon. Another Bull Center Torok with Darkforged Weapon and a Demonic Familiar. Hobgoblin Can. Great weapon, throwing weapon. Hobgoblin Can. Great weapon, throwing. A Sorcerer Prophet on the Bale Taurus, level 4. Lord Familiar. Mantle of Stone. Talisman of Protection. Yep. 39 Hobgoblin Cutthroats. Another 38 Hobgoblin Cutthroats. Full command. 15 Infernal Guard, 4 Bull Center Renders, 4 Bull Center Renders. One of them has the Ashen Banner. So a very combat-y Chaos Dwarf list. I'd probably say this is on the fluff side. Let's give it like a 4 out of 10. 4 being, you know, closer to the fluffy side than the tough side. Who have you got in your first round? You are facing Morgan Payne with Vampire Counts. Seems to be a fairly nasty vampire list. So unfortunately, I think I'll have to give it to Morgan on that one. It seems to be quite a tough matchup for you, Andy. I hope you do well. All right, next one. So we're on to the Bretonnians. This one is Alex Hegenbarth. Now, Alex, what have you brought? You have brought a Baron on a Hippogriff, Sword of Swiftness. Interesting. Virtue of Confidence. That gives you rerolls in challenges, I believe. A Prophetess, Antlers of the Great Hunt for the movement, move through cover, on a horse, Dispel Scroll with Battle Magic, Paladin, who has got the Battle Standard, Conqueror's Tapestry, which gives you bonus points if you capture banners, which is interesting. On foot, Virtue of Discipline, oh, interesting. Damsel, level 2 on foot, Prayer Icon of Quenelles, Dispel Scroll, Elementalism, 20 Knights of the Realm on foot. Full command. 31 men at arms. The champion, Standard Bearer. 20 peasant bowmen. Skirmishing. Burning braziers and skirmishing. I'm not sure that works. Because I think you lose your braziers as soon as you move. But okay, fine, whatever. 11 mounted knights of the realm. Standard bearer, banner echelons. Yep, that's no standing shit on the charge. That's quite good. 12 battle pilgrims. Wow. With a grail reliquy. That is pretty good. 3 Pegasus knights and a field trebuchet. Oh man, this is very much on the fluffy side. I mean, you still have peg knights and you still have... You have a hippogriff. I mean, I think, Alex, I bet you've got a really pretty army and it looks great on the table. I think this is a 2, at least a 2 on the, towards the fluffy side. I think, yeah, you're definitely in it for the pleasure of the game. Who are you facing? You're facing a vampire. Oh, yeah, rough. And looks like a pretty nasty vampire list as well. So I'm sorry, Alex. I think game 1 might go against you, but yeah, I wish you luck. Let's see how you get on. All right, next one, Brits. Who do we have? It is David Stewart. David has got a Duke on a Royal Peg, Anointed Armor, interesting, Gauntlet of the Jewel, Virtue of Heroism. Okay, so he's here to kill some monsters. Prophetess, level 4, Bret Warhorse, nice. Sacrament of the Lady, interesting. A Damsel, level 2 on foot, okay. Battle Magic, a Paladin, BSB, Rampaging Banner, okay. On a Royal Peg, Virtue of the Knightly Temper, but with a lance. Okay, cool, interesting. 36 Men-at-Arms with the Triptych and full command. 12 mounted knights with the war banner. 3 pegs, and 2 field trebuchets. This is pretty nasty. Yeah, it's pretty nasty Bretonnian list. I think, I mean, short of putting a Green Knight in there, it's almost as much as hard as you can go. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 on the fill scale. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Who have you got in your first round? You have got Orcs and Goblins. Not a person that I recognize there, so Stephen Gage. So Orcs and Goblins, have they got a lot of fanatics? They do. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. This is actually well, I mean, they've got a lot of fanatics. Mangler Squigs. Yeah, I gotta give it to the Orcs and Goblins in this one, David, but you've got some damage you can do with your Treb, so yeah, good luck on that, my man. But I might go against you, I'm afraid. Alright, next one. We've got Exiles, our first Exiles list with Reese Walker. Reese has brought a Baron, Virtue of Heroism, Hippogriff, nice, Gilded Curlis, ooh, a Cuirass, Baron, Exiles as well, Virtue of the Knightly Temper, Frontier Axe, yeah, all the usual stuff. Outcast Wizard, level 3, Battle Magic, yep, fine, with a Ruby Ring of Ruin and Lore Familiar. A Paladin, BSB, Sergeant at Arms. Why everybody brings Sergeant at Arms? I don't really know what they do. Maybe I'm missing a trick. 6 Mountain Knights of the Realm, First Knight, Standard, yeah, full command. 5 Yeomen, yeah, cool. 11 Peasant Bowmen Skirmishers, 13 Yeomen Guard, full commanded War Banner. 5 Pegasus Knights, nice. Banner Echelons, also nice. Double Bombard. Yeah, I mean, under the comp, I think that's pretty much up there as about the filthiest you can really do. I would give you about an 8 out of 10 on the filthy scale, Reese. I think you're in it to win it. And who have you got in your first round? Vampires. Okay, and you've got Jacob. And what's Jacob brought? Jacob's got, it's a lot of combat stuff. With some magical stuff. I think, yeah, I'm afraid the vampires might take this one, Reese. I think it's going to be a bit tricky for you. But I wish you luck. Here's hoping you win out against them. Right, next Bretonnian Exiles. Jack Toll. Excellent. Young Jack is an expert Bretonnian Exiles player, and he is in, yeah, I reckon he's got a good chance of doing really well at this event. What has he brought? He has a Baron, Royal Peg, Great Helm, Frontier Axe, yep, Virtue of the Knightly Temper, another Baron, Barded Peg, Ogre Blade, yes. Now this, I think, is a good list. I have been looking at the double Baron with the 2 scary blades, and I think that's going to be quite interesting. If he has a War Banner, has he got a Paladin with a War Banner, a double Lodestone for the MR2, okay. He has an Outcast Wizard, interesting, level 3, Lore Familiar, Power Scroll, Dark Magic. He has another Outcast Wizard, level 1. These are both on war horses, which is interesting. The three combat characters are all on Barded or Royal Pegs, and you got 2 Warhorse Wizards. Okay, they must be going in some sort of units, probably Yeoman. Demonology and Ruby Ring. Okay, 11 Peasants, 11 Peasants, 11 Peasants. 5 Knights of the Realm on foot because it's mandatory. 7 Mounted Yeomen, there we go. And 27 Yeoman Guard with full command, blessed triptych. Yeah, fair enough. 5 Pegasus Knights. Errantry banner for the extra strength on the charge and double bombard. Yeah, I think this is a contender for a top 10 place. Me definitely to a top 10, top 15 with Jack's ability. I would probably say this is a 9 out of 10 on the filth scale. Still not the filthiest list you could bring in terms of actual list to this event, but it's up there. Yeah, 8 or 9 out of 10, Jack. I think you'll do well. Who have you got in your first round? You have got Bryn. Oh, now that is interesting because Bryn is, I believe, bringing Settra, if I heard this correctly. He has been talking about bringing the Settra list. Let's have a little look. Yeah, he's got Royal Chariots, Tomb Guard Chariots, all sorts. Yeah, so I think Jack... normally, I would give it to the Tomb Kings, but that is an... Bryn's gone for the fluffy option this event, so I think Jack will take it. Sorry, Bryn. Good luck. Okay, next Brexiles list we have John Bevan. John has brought a Baron, Knightly Temper, Frontier Axe, yep. Outcast was level 3, Dark Magic, Power Scroll, Lore Familiar. Quite like the Dark Magic ones. They're quite interesting to have the sort of the more combat-y spells that you can chuck on your Pegasus Knights. It's got a Paladin, Virtue of Heroism on a Paladin. Interesting. Errantry Banner, Barded Peg, double lucky here, Heirloom, so he's really looking to kill some monsters. Another one of these Secret Sergeants that everybody's fielding. 10 Mounted Knights of the Realm, Gauntlet of the Jewel, 10 Mounted Knights of the Realm, full command, 28 Human Guard with all the usual stuff on War Banner, 5 Pegs with Banner Shalon, double Bombard. Yeah, I mean, a solid, very solid Brexiles list. Have you got any monsters you're facing in the first round? John Marston. Now, John has got Orcs and Goblins. Not a lot of monsters, other than the usual... Actually, he hasn't even got a Wyvern, so... Sorry, Battle of the Johns, what is with it? John Bevan. Yeah, I generally think Orcs and Goblins do better again, especially with so many fanatics. Yeah, I think you might struggle, Mr. Bevan. So I'm afraid I think I'll have to give it the Orcs and Goblins in this first round, but here's hoping that proves me wrong. Okay, next Bretonnian Exiles list is from Liam Howie. Liam has brought a Baron with the Frontier Axe stuff. Damsel, level 1 Illusion Flamestrike Wand, a Paladin, Virtue of the Impetuous Knight. Now I like this for the additional range on the charge. And the Errantry Banner, so they hit harder. Spell Eater Axe. Okay, so this is a very similar list to what I fielded before. 5 Knights of the Realm on foot. Another 5 Knights of the Realm on foot. I wonder why he's got 2 units of 5. Oh my god, look at the amount of yeomen he's got. So he's got 2 units of 10 peasants, fine. He's got 2 units of 45 yeoman guard. 1 with a war banner. 5 peg knights, double bombard, double trebuchet. How can he afford all of this? This is very cool. This is a cool list. I like this. Paladin, Virtue of the Impetuous Knight. What's he on? Errantry Banner, Shield. Is he on foot? So you have a Baron that is on a Royal Peg, so he's going in the Pegasus Knights, and then you have a Paladin on foot? That would be interesting, if that's the case. I mean, it's very shooty list. It's interesting. I just don't think you're going to catch anything, even with your impetuousness. Wait, hold on. That must be a copy and paste there, because there must be a Pegasus in there or something, because you can't put them into the human, I don't think, unless you have the right virtue. So I don't know. Maybe there's a little. Maybe I'm missing something there, Liam. Do give me a shout if I am. Let's have a look and see who you're placing against. You are playing against Chris White, the only Demons player, who's gone for a Nurgle list, which will be interesting. Okay, Liam. Do I fancy your chances? I think that's actually going to be a really interesting game. So, Liam, you want to score, right? So I will, because you're mostly foot, but really shooty, I'm going to give you a 6. I think this is stealth filth. 6 out of 10. 10 being the hardest filth that you can possibly bring. I think this is about a 6. It's some interesting choices. And I might actually do better than I think, but it'll be interesting to go into the demons. You don't have a huge amount of magical attacks, so I think it'll be a fairly even game. You do have a lot of shooting, so actually you might actually take this the first round, Liam. Yeah, I hope you do. Good luck, my man. Okay, so this is another Bretonnian Exiles list from our very own Team Scotland Captain 2025, Dan Jarrett. Dan, what have you brought, my man? You have named them. Well done, my lad. Tweedledee is a Baron. All the Frontier Axe and Royal Peg. Yep. Hal the Pal, who's a Paladin. Barded Peg, Battle Standard, Banner Shalons, Spell Eater Axe, Charm Shield, Virtue of Impetuous Knight. Yeah, all the good sort of long range things. I think this is very similar to what you took to WTC, come think about it. The Green Bastard. The Green Knight, yeah. I think Green Knight's still worth it, even in this comp. And then we have Tweedledee Baron, who has a Royal Peg, Charm Shield, and Land. So just a nice, cheap hero that can really do some damage. He's actually surprisingly difficult to kill as well. 14 Unpleasant Bowmen, 14 Peasant Bowmen, 6 Widow Riders, which are Mountain Knights of the Realm, and 28 Gong Farmers, which are Yeomen with full command, War Banner, Triptych, yeah. 6 The Flappening Pegasus Knights with the champion and a standard with the Errantry Banner to hit harder. Fox Flower, Border Prince Bombard, and Bombastic Bard, Border Prince Bombard, yeah. It's a solid list. Don't let the names fool you. This is a seriously solid list, and I hope Dan does well with it. I would give it a 9 out of 10 on the filth scale. So yeah, don't let Dan's cheery demeanor fool you. He is an assassin. He is facing David Oliver with Skaven. I mean, this is going to be a win for Dan, right? Maybe. It's hard to say. There's a lot of rats here. But Skaven are crap, right? So Dan should win this. Bring it home for the team, Dan. Okay, next list is from Reese Pugh. Now, let's have a look. Reese has brought a Baron with a Morning Star, Virtue of Heroism on a Royal Peg, Gilded Curless, Baron, Knightly Temper, Frontier Axe, yeah, Outcast was level 2, Falcon Horn, nice, that is a meta pick. 15 Knights of the Realm on foot, interesting. He's going in there. Great Weapon, Musician, 25 Men at Arms, full command, 6 Mounted Knights, full command, 6 Mounted Knights, 10 Peasant Bowmen, 5 Pegasus Knights, 2 Bombards. Everybody's bringing the Bombards. There's such an amazing weapon. I'm not really surprised that they are there. So I would give that probably around about a 6. It's a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. Yeah, he's got all the right tools, I think, Reese. So you got to be doing well, right? Who you find? Daniel Broxholm. Now, Daniel has got Wood Elves. So what have we got here? Glade, it's a double. No, we have an Ogre Blade and a Forest Dragon. That's going to be interesting. Can he shoot them down? I think this is going to be a close match. I'm going to give it to the Wood Elves, actually. Yeah, I don't know, Reese. Good luck. Okay, so we're moving down the Bretonnian lists into the Errantry Crusade. The first Errantry list is from Truan Evans. Truan has brought. They're all named as well. So Godefroy de Paravon is a Duke. Royal Peg, Cromwell Greathelm, Syrian's Locket, Virtue of Heroism. Very nice. Roland de Temeraire. Now, I wonder if Truan might be French, or is he just pretending? All right, Crusader's Vow. Interesting. Battle Standard Bearer, Crusader's Tapestry. Okay. Bretonnian Warhorse. On a Warhorse. Interesting. First one was on a peg. Lady Elise Duchard with all her tricks, and the Green Knight as well. Okay, so we have core unit Les Fils Nobles, Knights Errant on Crusader's Vow. This is Crusading Army. Wow. Okay. La Boucliers de la Dame. Okay, I'm terrible at French, as you can quite clearly tell. Full command with the War Banner, Le Groupe de Bertrand. Scouts? Oh, Squires. Okay, it does actually say what they are. So 2 units of Knights Errant, big chunky units of Knights Errant, a unit of Squires, another unit of Squires, Le Valet de Pied, with scouts. Well, scouts actually really quite good and quite good in this event in this edition. So I do wish them luck on that. And 5 Les Lanciers Elves, Pegasus Knights, with Crusading Banner of Honorable Warfare. Okay, so I mean, Crusading armies. I know they're better. Are they good? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played against them. But it does seem like you've got the right tools. Green Knight, Lady Elise. You've got, 5 pegs. You seem to have a fair bit of stuff there. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on the filth scale. So you're playing Peter Burmis and his Orcs and Goblins. Again, lots and lots of fanatics, lots and lots of artillery. But if you make the charges, yeah, I reckon you can win out, Trim. So good luck to you, my man. Next one, Adam West has brought a Baron with Virtue of the Joust on a Warhorse, Crusader's Lance, a Damsel on a Horse, level 1 Illusion, a Damsel on a Horse, level 1 Illusion. It's probably just to take the signature spell, I'd imagine. A Duke, Virtue of the Knightly Temper on a Hippogriff. Nice. Dragon Slaying Sword. Oh, wow. Not for you, the standard heroism. Instead, you just go for the Dragon Slaying Sword. You like to play it on hard mode. I like it. Paladin, Grail Vow, Crusader's Tapestry, Bretonnian Warhorse, 12 Battle Pilgrims, and Grail Reliquy. Wow. 5 Knights Errant Crusaders, 5 Knights Errant Crusaders, 8 Mounted Knights of the Realm, 10 Squires, and 8 Grail Knights. Wow, not seen them for a while. Grail Knights with the Crusaders Clarion Errantry Band and Musician. Wow. Adam, this is a great list. I really like it. It's nice and fluffy. It's all horses, right? Yeah, there's absolutely no... This is a proper crusading list. You have a hippogriff, that's the only flyer, which is totally cool. That's allowed. And I think this deserves a 1 on the fluff scale. This is a very fluffy list. I really like it. It's still got solid things in it. It can do really well, but it is definitely on the fluffy side. So you are facing Ogre Kingdoms. Now that should be interesting. Edward Ryan's Ogre Kingdoms, Ogre Bulls, a bunch of other bits and pieces. Yeah, Adam, I don't know. I think you might struggle into that Ogre list. But I really hope you smash it because good on you for taking such a great list. Yeah, well done. I hope you do well. Okay, so next one is Richard Manklow. Fresh from hosting the LGT, Richard has brought with him an Errantry Crusade. He has got Cecil Gaston, the special character. Wow, brilliant. Duke Gerard de Morier. That is Cecil. Yeah, it's the old Cecil, yeah. The Duke has got Royal Peg, Gilded Curlis, Virtue of the Knightly Temper, Lady Elise, Paladin, Guy de Bastille, Crusader's Vow, Battle Standard on foot, Virtue of the Impetuous Knight. But on foot? What is it with all these people taking the Virtue of the Impetuous Knight on foot? Damson Helen Lanele, level 1 Illusion Mage. Core unit, Barons, Bodyguards, 22 of them, Knights of the Realm on foot, with full command and a war banner. 5 Hedge Knights, which are Knights Errant. Surprised they're not on foot. 7 Ludlow Lords, also Knights Errant, with some command. 14 Squires, and 4 Sword, Moon, Flight Pegasus Knights, with some command, full command actually. 4 Knights, and I'm guessing you have, yeah, you'll have your Duke go into that. I mean, this is still a very fluffy list. There's everything's named. Richard's a lovely lad as well, so he'll give you a good game. I think, Richard, I'm gonna give you a good solid 3 on the fluff scale. I think it's fairly fluffy. I think it is. Who have you got? Jack Cropper. Oh man, Richard. I'm sorry, man. Jack's here to win the game. So Jack's got Tomb Kings. It's got Necrosphinx. Yeah, this is not a game that's going to end particularly well for you, Richard. I mean, I guess it'll be relatively quick and painless. Hopefully. Good luck, my man. Okay, so now we move into the Cathay, the Filth Cathay players. I'm expecting a lot of high scores here, but let's have a little look. So, first one up is Adam Harper. He has brought Miao Ying, the dragon, nice. A strategist on a sky lantern with a talisman of protection and armor meteoric iron. That's pretty nasty. It's about as nasty as you can get. You have a second strategist with all the tricks and the jade armor of Bei Shai. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. 6 jade lancers, ring of jet. Yeah, ambushing. 14 jade warriors, icon of heavenly fury and a burning blade. Yep, 15 jade warriors with a burning blade. Yeah, interesting. Triple cannon. Yeah, I mean, double balloon, a dragon, triple cannon, and a bunch of amazing items. This is a 10. Sorry, Adam. It's a 10. It's gonna be it's gonna stomp some people. Who's the first person gonna stomp? Adrian Wisocki. Now Adrian has got warriors. Warriors. I actually think, is that triple dragon? What are you riding there? Chaos Chariot, Dragon, and the Warfire Dragon. Some Forsaken. Yeah, unfortunately, Adrian, I think you're going to get pumped. Adam has brought the filth, and you're the first victim. So, yeah, good luck, Adrian. Okay, so next one. Alex Cowan has also brought some Cathay, and what has he got? He has got the Miao Ying, the Dragon, Shogungan Lord. Now, Celestial Blade, level 4. Extra spell, illusion. Interesting. Usually you have a decent weapon with that, but you had the points for it as well. So, Alex, interesting. All right, 5 Jade Lancers with Alchemist Mask. Yeah, that's the Plaguerost item. 5 Jade Lancers with the Maw Shard, also an amazing item. 16 Jade Warriors with No Fly Banner. Yep. 1 Cannon and double Sentinel. Okay. Slightly less filthy Cathay. You still have a dragon. You have no balloons. Fair enough. You don't have the Monkey King's Wisdom. That feels like a concession too. You also don't have any Rings of Fury. So I feel like this is actually, we're starting to see a genuine, nice Cathay player. Hopefully. It's still Cathay. It's still going to be really hard. But actually, there are definitely some concessions that have been made here. And I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Still Cathay, but it's not as filthy as Cathay can be. It does feel like Alex has taken some concessions. So, who are you going to be facing? You go against Albert. Albert and his Tomb Kings, and he has brought Boshapti, Caskets, Necrosphinx. Okay. This could be actually quite interesting, because the Boshapti will always try and go for your Terracotta Warriors. But I'm not sure you can do that much wounds to them. I think they actually only take 1. So, yeah, I think I'll give this to the Cathay, but I think it's going to be a good game for both of you, so good luck. Right, Jamie Sloper, what have you brought? You filthy Cathay bugger. Right, Gatekeeper, Battle Standard with a Jade Banner. Interesting. On foot, Fires of Nangao. Miao Ying. Lots of dragons in this. Is that 3 Cathay players bringing Miao Ying? Strategist with the balloon, Talisman of Protection, and Fires of Nangao. Okay, interesting. I think Fires of Nangao, is that the one that gives you terror? I don't remember actually. 30 Jade Warriors, that's a big chunky unit. Fires of Nangao and Burning. I'm going to have to look up the Fires of Nangao. You seem to have gone everywhere. Like I'm trying to figure out what your actual filth list is. So bear with me. Let me actually look it up on this. I feel like it's an item that gives you some sort of anti-terror. Nan Gao. Bloody impossible spelling any of these items. Why didn't they make them easy to pronounce? Right, Nangao. Nangao shield? No, it's a Fire of Nangao. Fire of Nangao. What does it give you? Let's have a little look. Single use item. The Fire of Nangao is a breath weapon. Strength 4, AP 2, flaming magical. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, so is this like a dragon themed army? This is suddenly taking a step in the right direction on the fluff banner. Okay, so you have a gatekeeper with a breath weapon. You have your dragon who has a breath weapon. You have a strategist who's in a balloon and has a breath weapon. You've got Jade Warriors with a breath weapon and a war banner. Another 20 Jade Warriors also with a breath weapon. You've got 10 Jade Lancers with a breath weapon. Celestial Dragon Guard, nice. And a Cathayan Grey Cannon and a Fire Rain Rocket Battery. Okay, so you have a balloon. so that counts against you. But it's like a dragon-themed breath weapon army. Jamie, this is really cool. I think I'm gonna give you a 6 on the filth to fluff scale. So it's still filthy because it's Cathay, but it's kind of cool and themed. I just hope you face a lot of armies that can do that. Now, who are you facing? Keith Oliver with Host of Talsin. God, I hope those Dryads and Eternal Guard and Treekin don't mind getting burned. But I think they might do, Keith. Right, Jamie's probably going to win this game. Just because it feels like that's a very bad matchup for the Wood Elves. But I think it's going to be a fun game. So I wish you and your opponents luck this weekend. Right, who's this? Boris Davis. Now, Boris is one of our wonderful guests from Belgium. Let's have a look and see what he has brought. Has he learned tricks from WTC? Strategist, Sky Lantern, all the tricks, Talisman of Protection. Okay, yeah, so far so good for them. Another strategist, Sky Lantern, all the tricks. Actually, is the first one? Dragon Fire Bombs. Yeah, the Jade Armor Beishai. Yep, solid. Okay, Shogungan General with a lance, level 2. Ring of Jet. Ugh. Extra spell, battle magic. Another Shogungan General. Why Cathayan Lance? I much prefer the... I suppose it's because you strike at initiative and it means you get to do your hammer hand. Alright, fair enough. Scrolls of Wage In, so you have an extra spell there, and a Ring of Jet. Ring of Jet's alright. Like, honestly. Brian showed that it wasn't anything, like, incredibly mad. Like, it's... Cathay don't really need it, so I don't think you really need that. But you've got 2 solid balloons, you've got 2 fairly solid Shogungan. Let's see what the rest of it looks like. 8 Jade Lancers. Alright, okay, wow, there you go. If you start bringing Rings of Jet and Mass, then maybe it'll do something. Icon of Heavenly Fury, Ring of Jet, the Jade Banner, then other 5 Jade Warriors. I didn't even know you could take them in 5s. Why 5? I know you have to take them, but like 10 at least you can capture units. And the triple cannon with the Ogre Load. Actually, only 2 with the Ogre Loaders. You brought 1 without the Ogre Loader, but you went for the Gunpowder Bones. I would have gone with the Ogre Loader for the last one, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, this is 9.5 on the field scale. Like, Boris, this is a pretty nasty list. You've brought you're traveling abroad with some filth. I hope you manage to smuggle it through customs, because otherwise they might think that sort of shit's banned. So you are fighting Lou Elena. Now that is of vampires. Ooh, that's a nasty Graveguard unit, and Black Knights and Blood Knights. Oh, lots and lots of big units. I don't know how good that will be. It'll be good though, and you have double balloons. So yeah, not a lot of screams, and I feel like screams are the thing that kill balloons. So I think Boris, I'm afraid, will probably win that game. So that is a list that could make it into the top 5 if Boris does well, if he can play it. If he's had the practice, it's going to be sore. Okay, we've done the Chaos Dwarves. Let's go into the Demons now. Demons of Chaos. Chris White, what have you brought? Great Unclean One, Plague Flail, level 3 Dark Magic, Many Arms, Herald of Nurgle, Death Head, Wizard level 1 Battle Magic, Herald of Nurgle, Palanquin of Nurgle, Wizard level 2 Dark Magic, Stream of Contagion, 6 Chaos Furies, Demons of Khorne, 6 Chaos Furies, Demons of Khorne, 25 Plague Bearers of Nurgle, another 22 units, 3 Beasts of Nurgle, and 3 Beasts of Nurgle. Chris, this is a cool list. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10, being very much on the fluffy side, because it's all almost entirely Nurgle themed. You just have your 2 Demons of Khorne that if they were Nurgle, I would have given you a 1, but they're not. And I think we've already seen you're facing Liam with his super beastly big human guard block. So I think there's just going to be lots of blocks running at each other, because you also have 2 big blocks. So I think this is going to be a really good fun game to watch. Definitely going to be a fun one. I gotta probably give it to the Brets though, right? Maybe, we'll see. Okay, so we're into the Dwarven Realms. So the first one that we have here is Dan Hughes. Dan, what have you brought? Anvil, General. Oh, okay, Master Rune of Balance, Spell Breaking, Dwarf Engineer. Yeah. Oh, Stupidity Gun. Yep. Thane. with the Grungy. Yeah, fair enough. 12 Dwarf Warriors, Standard Runes, 20 Rangers. Yeah, Cannon, 2 Gyros, 19 Iron Breakers, 5 Iron Drakes, 5 Iron Drakes. This is a very version 1 type list, Dan. But, you know, yeah, I mean, in this field, probably about a 6 out of 10. Yeah, let's have a little look. Who are you facing? Che, with the Warriors. Yeah, I mean, I think you might not have enough shooting to stop those dragons getting into. So I got to give it to the Warriors on that one. So good luck, Dan. Next one, we have John Nichols. John has brought a king on shield bearers, rune preservation, all the usual hard to hit stuff. A Thane with the BSB stuff. A Thane, which is what? Yep, the gun Thane. 20 Longbeard, 16 Rangers, 16 Hammers, a Grudgy, a Bolt Thrower, 2 Gyros, and an Organ Gun. No cannons? Don't fancy the cannons? Interesting. Alright, 5 out of 10 on that one. Who are you facing? Terry, which is also Dwarves of an Expeditionary Force variety. Alright, well, Dwarves are going to win either way. Next one. So we have Rob West with more Dwarves. He has brought a king with... Ooh, that's a nasty, hard to hitting type of king. An Anvil, Burlock, a Runesmith, a Thane with BSB stuff, 15 Longbeards, Rangers, Gyro, 9 Iron Drakes, and 10 Iron Drakes. Almost 19. Almost exactly 19, some would say. Okay, cool. Yeah. Probably around about a 5 out of 10. You're facing Chaos with Double Dragon. Triple Dragon? Yeah, Triple Dragon's going to stomp all over those doors, but it's going to find it difficult tuning through that king, so good luck with that. Right, next one. We have Terry. I'm going to start speeding up through these because, my God, we still have a lot more to go. Terry, what have you got? You have got Dwarves. Runesmith, Dwarf Engineer, Runesmith, Warriors, Rangers, Gyro, Bolt Throwers, Grudge Thrower. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Nothing too exciting. Oh, you're facing John Nichols. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, the Dwarves are going to win in this one. Okie dokie. Next one, we have Yanni. Hey, Yanni, how you doing, my man? Right, Yanni. Burlock. Yeah, Dwarf Engineer. The shooty one with... Yep. A Sapper, another Sapper with the Stupidity Gun. Ouch. 2 Scout Gyros. 14 Thunderers, Cannon, the moving cannons as well. These are the form over function ones. 3 Gyros, 2 Gyros, and 2 Gyros. This is a nasty dwarf list. I would say Yanni's brought an 8 out of 10. Nasty, shooty dwarf. And who have you got? Michal. Now Michal and I played at London GT, and he will be bringing his Morcult. Morcult, a tough list. Yanni, I wish you luck on this one. I'm going to say this is going to be a draw. Let's see how you're going. Who we got next? Tom Bradley. He has more Expeditionary Dwarves. Burlock, a couple of Sappers, a couple of Runesmiths. A couple of Thane. That's very character heavy. A couple of Thanes. One with a Gun Thane. Second one with some sort of... Oh yeah, BSB Thane. But with some Rune of Fury. 18 Rangers, 17 Rangers. 2 Scout Gyros, 3 single Gyros, and 2 Scout Gyros. So basically an avoidance shooty list. 7 out of 10, I reckon. That's probably against Orcs and Goblins, probably with tons of Fanatics. Some Fanatics. Actually, not a lot of Fanatics. Oh, maybe a fairly close game. I actually probably got to give it... Has he got a lot of artillery? He does. I'm going to give it a draw. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Next one, we have Robin Gilly. What's Robin brought? Burlock, Sapper, Thane, Gun Thane, yep. Engineer, Sapper, Stupidity Gun, Runesmith, Engineer. Ooh, lots of shooting probably. 13 Thunderers, 14 Rangers, 2 Scout Gyros, 14 Dwarf Warriors, 2 Scout Gyros, Cannon, Gyro, Cannon. Man, these dwarf lists start to get to me. Very shooty. 7 out of 10, I reckon. You're facing Nick. Smash these dwarves, man. Gotta get these Stanleys back down to where they belong. Okay, next one. We have Sophie. Now, Sophie was at London GT. She did a lot of coverage for it, so but she was also the spare player, but she didn't get to play much. So hopefully she get to play a lot more of this event. Let's have a look. Borlock, a sapper, an engineer, a Thane with the BSB stuff, runesmith, gyro, 28 rangers, 10 dwarf warriors, a cannon, another cannon, organ gun, doomseeker. It's quite a nasty list, Sophie. Can't believe you bring such filth to such a fluffy event. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 on the old filth scale. You're playing Nick Wash with his High Elves. High Elves are going to win this. Why? Because I believe in High Elves. Good luck, Nick. Sorry, Sophie. You're bringing stunties. All right, next one. We have Andrew with Royal Clan. Now, Ungrim is in this one. We've got a Thane with a BSB stuff. We have a Rune Lord with a quite heavily defense against magic. 19 Longbeards, 12 Quarrelers, 12 Quarrelers, such wordy things. 20 Hammerers, a Doomseeker, and a Grudge Thrower. Okay. More on the fluffy side, to be honest. Ungrim list. I would say probably like a 4 out of 10 on the fluff scale, I think. Oh man, you're facing vampires, mate. I think, and it's a screamy vampire list. Yeah, vampires are going to win this, Andrew. I'm sorry. It's going to be a rough game for you, but hey, there's always game 2, right? All right, Royal Clan. This one is by Mikael. Hey, Mikael, how you doing? You all right? Oh, Jesus, Mikael, what the fuck is this? Ungrim Iron Fist, Anvil of Doom, a Runesmith with all the usual BSB shit, 30 Royal Clan Warriors, yeah, 5 Slayers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Doomseekers, a Dwarf Cart, and 18 Hammerers. Is this a subtle Slayer type list before the Slayers are actually legal? Mikael, what the fuck is this? I don't even know how to rate this. I mean, you've got Doomseekers galore. You've got Slayers there. You've got no cannons. It all moves. It all charges you. It all attacks. I'll give it like... Yeah, I'll give it a 1, Mikael. It is a pretty fluffy list. Like, I know it's still filth because Doomseekers are frustrating as hell, but yeah, it is. You've gone with a theme, and I salute you. So well done on that. And you are facing Johnny Bass with with his... What a name, by the way, Johnny. That's a great Rockstar name. That is Ogre Kingdoms, and he has Ogre Kingdom stuff. Yeah, this will be an interesting game to watch, Mikael. Let me know how you get on. I think Ogres might take this, but I do hope they give you a good game. Right, we're into the High Elves. All right, okay, the good stuff. Right, Sam Freestone, the High Elf hero. He is taking Archmage, Star Dragon, level 3 high magic, Burning Blade, yeah, don't want to get stuck by ethereal stuff. Seed of Rebirth, Talisman of Protection, triple save, Archmage. Cool, 500 points. He's got another Prince, Halberd, Light Armor, Shield, Pure of Heart, General Star Dragon, yep, Armor of Calidor. Yep, Seed of Rebirth, Opal Amulet. Alright, so a Seed of Rebirth, Opal Amulet, Armor of So another triple save dragon, bang on 500 points. So, 2 dragons so far. 10 Reavers, Lore Master's Cloak, Scouts, 10 Silver Helms, Ring of Fury, a Skycutter, 7 Sisters with Ruby Ring of Ruin, and 7 Sisters Bow of the Seafarer. Okay, I mean, this is a really solid High Elf build. Lots of maneuverability. I hope you don't come up against any Cathay, Sam. This could be the highest ranking High Elf list. Out of all the ones that I've seen so far, it's definitely the best ranking High Elf list. So, yeah, I hope you do well with that, Sam. I'm going to give you filth scale. I mean, it's pretty serious, right? But it is High Elf, so like a 7 out of 10. Who are you facing? You're facing Liam with... Ooh, Liam has got Heralds of Darkness. He's got Manticore. Yeah, Sam, nah, you'll smash him. Ah, totally. Go High Elves. Come on, Sam. Bring it home. All right, next one. We have a Thracian Warhost with David Watkinson. David has brought Double Dragon list. Very similar list, just under a different light. In fact, identical dragons. Interesting. 3 sets of 15 woodsmen with 1 with scouts. 8 sisters. 7 out of 10 again, David. Although actually it's a Thracian list, so it's a little bit filthier because you have got better core. I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10 actually. Who are you facing? David, you are facing Mike Kavanagh with vampires. Ah, man. It's a screamy list. Oh, it's a very screamy list. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screams. Oh, no, hold on. That's more. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 4 screams. Yeah, that's quite nasty. David, I don't fancy that matchup, I'm afraid. I think the vampires might have it. But I hope they don't. I hope you manage to pounce on that general and just smash him. So, good luck, David. Right, next one. We have Matty. Hey, Matty brought Thracian Warhost as well. Matty has got an Archmage, Thracian Hunter, level 3 battle magic, lore familiar, sacred incense. Okay. Interesting. Battle magic. A noble with a great weapon, pure of heart, griffin, hey, dragon helm, seed of rebirth, opal amulet. Yep, solid griffin build. Looks like another dragon, prince, star dragon, triple save, all the usual tricks. Yeah, fair enough. 13 woodsmen, 20 white lions with MR1, rampaging banner, sisters of Avalon. That's a pretty filthy high off build actually. 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Again, vampires. Oh, you're playing Charlie? Oh man, Matty, the chief vampire lord himself. Yeah, Charlie's played this matchup before. I'm afraid. Oh, although it's just going to be painful for you. And this is his WTC list as well, pretty much. I think. Yeah, it's gonna be sore, Matty. Bring plenty of Vaseline and tissues. It's going to be a painful one. If you get more than 2 points out of this one, you're doing well. All right, good luck. Next one. Nick Walsh also has got Thracian Warhost, has got double dragon. Seems to be a fairly set build for these double dragons, isn't it? 2 units of 14 woodsmen, 16 white lions, 2 war lions. Nice. I've not actually seen these on the table yet. 2 units of 6 sisters. Yeah, I'll give you a solid 7 out of 10 on the fluff to filth scale. And you're playing Sophie. Oh man. Yeah, I'm afraid High Elves will definitely win this. Definitely, right? Hope you beat him, Sophie. Good luck. Alright, we are moving into the Ogre Kingdoms. Now, this one is our rockstar, Johnny Bass. What has he brought with him? He's got a Fire Belly, level 2, Hellheart, Demon Slayer Scars, Slaughtermaster, with extra weapon, level 4 Elementalism, a Grut Sickle, and Spangle Shard, Tyrant, Tenderizer, Talisman of Protection. These guys are all on foot. 10 Nobbler Trappers, 4 Iron Guts with some command, Dragonhide Banner, 7 Ogre Bulls, full command, Cannibal Totem. No idea what any of this shit does. Iron Blaster, Double Gorgers, Stonehorn Riders with a Chain Trap. I'm going to give you a 2 out of 10. I reckon this is a pretty fluffy build. I mean, it's still nasty, but it's Ogre Kingdoms, right? And you're playing Mikhail. Yeah, I think Mikhail might give you a run for your money, Johnny. I think Mikhail might take it, so we'll see how it goes. Mark Saunders, you have brought Ogre Kingdoms with you as well. Tyrant, Death Cheater, Stormhorn, ooh, nasty. Slaughtermaster, Spell Eater Axe, Death Cheater, level 3 Battle Magic, a Bruiser, Meteoric Iron, BSB with a War Banner, 7 Iron Guts, Cannibal Totem, 4 Ogre Bulls, 21 Nobbler Fighters, a Saber Tusk pack, another Saber Tusk pack, a double Iron Blaster. I mean, it's Ogre Kingdoms, right? But like, it's a fairly scary Ogre Kingdom list. I'm gonna go for a 7 out of 10 on the field scale. This is one to watch out for. You could probably take it. And you're facing vampires. God, I hope they don't have a lot of screams. They do not have a lot of screams. And they have a vampire count. This is a pretty fluffy vampire list. Yeah, Mark, I reckon you probably got this. Yeah, good luck on that. Okay, who we got now? Edward Ryan, Ogre Kingdoms, Tyrant, Shooty Tyrant, Thunder Tusk, Slaughtermaster, Demon Slaying Scars, level 4 Elementalism. This is a really weird format. It's proven hard to read. 4 Ogre Bulls, 4 Iron Guts, 4 Mournfang, Iron Blaster, and Gorger. Yeah, like a 5 out of 10 probably, I would say. Somewhere around the middle. And you're facing the Energy Crusade list. Yeah, Kind of hard to see where that one's going to go. I don't remember what I said for Adam. I think I said Adam's probably going to take it, and I think that's probably still the case now. Okay, Ergo Fargo runs a very large Facebook group. And we are grateful for that. So he has brought Orcs and Goblins to this fun fest. Night Goblin War Boss, Big Hat, Spiteful Shield, Night Goblin, Odd Knob. It's just an old Night Goblin army. I think it might be. Idol of Gork, Talisman of Protection, Wa Magic, Night Goblin, War Boss, Wallop as one hit wonder. Nice. Armor of Mork on a Giant, Case Quick, Night Goblin Big Boss, BSB, Glowy Green Amulet, 30 Night Goblins with some Fanatics. Doesn't say how many. I'm guessing all of them. Big Red Raggedy Flags, 20 Night Goblin Squigs. Nice. 20 Night Goblins with Fanatics. Okay, so fairly good. 10 Stone Trolls, a Snotling Pump Wagon, a Goblin Bolt Thrower, 5 Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, and wow, this is a lot of random movement. A Giant Doom Diver Catapult and Mangler Squib. Ergo, I think you've just brought your fluff list, and I think it is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see all this random movement. Dudes, it's nasty Goblin shenanigans. I'm going to give you a solid 2 out of 10 on the fluff scale. I think it's pretty good. You are facing Adam Jones with Vampires. Fuck, that's a rough matchup in the first round. And it's a very... This list looks very familiar. Adam, I think you and I might have gone along the same lines. But, yeah. I'm afraid Adam's probably going to take this matchup. So, I'm sorry, but good luck. Okay. More Orcs and Goblins. We have Ben Fortune. Ben has brought Black Orc War Boss in a chariot. Nice. With a whole bunch of toys. Goblin Big Boss. Yeah. What's he on foot? Giant Wolf. Oh, Night Goblin Odd Knob. Is this still a plain Orc and Goblin tribe? Okay. Big Knobbly Staff. Ring of Fury. Big Boss. Frenzy Warpaint. Oh, Jesus. That's fluffy. 7 Goblin Wolf Rider Mob. 30 Night Goblin Mob. 39 Orc Mob, not even Black Orc Mob. Oh, there's a Black Orc Mob as well. Snotling Pump Wagon, Double Doom Diver, and a Goblin Rock Bomber Lobber. Oh no, a Chariot? Yeah, it's pretty fluffy, I think, actually. I mean, I know it's got the makings of a nasty list. I'd give you like a 5 out of 10. You've got some concessions in this. It's going to be quite interesting. You're playing Tom Bradley with his Expeditionary Force. It's not like Major Avoidance one. It is, yeah. Sorry, Tom's probably going to take this one. He's just going to dance around you and just shoot all your lovely night goblins and stuff. So, but who knows? Maybe you'll catch him. Okay, John Marston has more Orcs and Goblins with Black Orc War Boss on foot. Night Goblin Oddgit, no, 3 Night Goblin Oddgits on level 1 Illusion, Orc Big Boss, Armor of Mork, War Banner, it's on foot, Orc Weird Knob, level 3 Lore Familiar, 21 Orc Black Orc Mob, which is probably where all the Black Orc dudes are going to go into, 30 Night Goblins, 30 Night Goblins, 30 Night Goblins, Double Doom Diver, Double Goblin Rock Lover. This is quite a solid, nasty list. I would give it 1, 2, 3, and there's 9 Fanatics. Yeah, this is like an 8 out of 10 on the field scale. And you're going against John Bevan and his Bretonnian Exiles. Yeah, I'm afraid John Marston is probably going to take this Battle of the Johns out. Okay, so next one we have Peter Burmis with more Orcs and Goblins. Night Goblin Odd Knob, Glowy Green Amulet. God, this is horrendous formatting. Night Goblin Odd Knob on foot. Ruby Ring, level 3, Goblin Odd Knob, level 3, Big Boss with a bunch of stuff, Trollhide Trousers, BSB, Spider Banner. Is he on foot as well? Jesus. Alright, okay. 30 Night Goblin Mob, Fanatics, 30 Night Goblins with Fanatics, 30 Night Goblins with bloody Fanatics and short bows. More to it. Oh my god. That's like 11 Fanatics already. Bolt Thrower, Rock Lobber, Doom Diver. This is a pretty filthy list, man. Yeah, Peter, you brought some nasty stuff here. Just an all night. I mean, it's it's all on foot, but it's all going to be tricky to get through. So, like a 8 out of 10 on the filth scale. And who are you facing? I think we've already seen who you're facing. You're Truan. Yeah, you're facing that. Yeah, I think Peter's probably going to smash this one as well. Ugh, going to be sore. All right, next one. Stephen Gage. Gage, what have you brought? Choppy Black Orc War Boss on a Wyvern. Night Goblin Big Boss. Night Goblin War Boss. Another Night Goblin War Boss. Summon Giant Squigs. Nice. 18 Black Orc Mobs. Goblin Wolf Riders. Night Goblins. Is that 1, 2, 3? Double Mangler and a Doom Diver. So, not quite as shooty as you could go, but it is pretty nasty. Again, probably on the nasty side, it's like an 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give you a 7 out of 10. I'll give you a small concession. And you're playing David with his Bretonnians. Yeah, Stephen, I think you're probably going to smash that game. It's going to be painful for David. Okay, we're into the Skaven, the Ratmen. Owen Williams, our main man Owen. What have you brought? You have a Gracier and a Screaming Bell. Level 4. Demonology. Storm Demon. Ruby Ring of Ruin. Skaven Chieftain on a sheet. Oh, with a shield. Battle Standard Bear. Banner of Verminous Scurrying. Skaven Brew. Skaven Warlord. With the Fell Blade. Oh, Owen, you're a champion. Alright, Warlock Engineer. 20 Clan Rats. More Clan Rats. Storm Reverend. Double Doom Wheel. Help It. You've got a Fellblade in there, man, and the Grant. Yeah, I mean, I'm giving you a 1. I mean, I know there's still some nasty tools in there. This could do some damage. Owen's a great player, so I reckon, yeah, it's probably a 1 on the fluff scale. I hope you smash your matchup. It's against Paul playing the Warriors. Man, those Warriors are just gonna absolutely stomp the shit out of you, and I'm sorry, man. Like, it's gonna be painful. Yeah, you could probably do some damage, but those Warriors are gonna win. Sorry, Owen. Oh. Okay, David, Oliver, what have you brought in your Skaven list? You have a Gracier, level 4 Demonology, double Warp Store token, Storm Demon, Plague Priest, Plague Sensor. Oh, that's the big. Yeah, the Plague Sensor. Oh no, is that the hand weapon? Wizard level 1 Battle Magic, Warpstone Amulet, Skaven Chieftain, Halberd, Battle Standard, Storm Banner, nice. Skaven Brew, Skaven Chieftain with a Heavy Army Ruby Ring, Skaven Warlord, Heavy Armor, Ogre Blade, Paymaster's Coin. The fuck is this? Warlock Engineer, Wizard level 2, Battle Magic, Warpstone Tokens, Lore Familiar, 28 Clan Rats, Giant Rats, Night Runners, Storm Vermin, Warblock Giselle, and Plague Sensor Bears. I mean, this is just a whole collection of weird bullshit. But it's rats, right? I'll give you a 3 out of 10, because I think it actually has some stealth filth. You're fighting our main man, Dan. Now that I've had a better look at what these Skaven have, I don't know. I think they have a chance of beating some Bretonnians. But maybe not. Maybe Dan will run roughshod over you. So, yeah, good luck, David. I think Dan might take it, but it might be narrow. We'll see. Right, we're into the Empire. Now, we are into the Nuln lists now. First one is Owen Davies has got... Oh, he's named them. It's a lot of names, pal. Right, I mean, we have a Witch Hunter... Oh, no, it's a General with a Squinty. We have a Captain, Witch Hunter's Ward, BSB, Gleaming Pennant. We have a Priest with a Squinty, a Master Mage on a horse. They're all on horses, of course. Witch Hunter, the Demon one with a Squinty, and an Engineer, another Engineer. Jesus, this is going to be filth, isn't it? 10 State Troops, minimum. 10 Outriders, yeah, with filthy stuff. Another 10 Outriders with more filthy stuff. And we have another 10 Outriders with more filthy stuff. Great Cannon, Great Cannon, Great Cannon. This is a contender for a really, really solid result. I mean, if you hit the right matchups, this can deal with Cathay, this can deal with a lot. This is 10 out of 10 filth. I'm sorry, Owen. You're up there with the Cathay bastards. It's really going to be quite rough, anyone facing against you. And you're playing Jack Ward. Now, Jack's got vampires. I think you've got magical attacks, Owen. So this could go in Owen's favour, actually. Yeah, and he's not going to be able to poke out. Oh, he's got Cloak of Misty Shadows. Okay. Yeah, this is it's going to be interesting. It's a nasty list. It's basically Charlie's Jack might have copied Charlie's WTC list. So yeah, I think Owen, you're going to win this. Go for it, my man. Next Empire Nuln list is by Ross Wilkinson. Ross, what have you brought? Captain with a dragon bow. Nice. An engineer, 3 engineers. Okay, a general on a horse with Von Trickshot's Wondrous Arquebus. Double Witch Hunter with the squinties, Nuln Veteran State Troops, 10 Outriders, 10 Riders, 3 Great Cannons, 3 Hell Blasters. Oh my god, with all the engineers, 10 out of 10 filth. Yeah, I'm sorry lads, all the Nuln Empire lists are just pure filth. And you're playing... Now, are you related? Are you brothers? Or just a coincidence? You're playing Keith Wilkinson. The old Keith von Karstein Wilkinson. With probably a very, fairly... Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's an interesting build you have there, Keith. So, this is going to be interesting because... Battle of the Wilkinsons. I think Keith is going to win this, but there is a chance that it could go all tits up and cause a great upset because those Terrorgeists could just get absolutely walloped. But Keith's a good player. Sorry here, we haven't played in a while, so I think it might go in Keith's favor. But I think it's going to be a hard one battle, or it could just swing in one instant and all go in his favor. So good luck, Ross. Okay. Next Nuln list is by Ollie Foster. What have you got? Engineer, Master Mage, another Master Mage, Engineer, Captain on a Pegasus. Captain, some Outriders, Veteran State Troops, Double Cannon, Knights of the Blazing Sun, Steam Tank, Hellblaster, Empire Road Wardens. I mean, it's actually, it is a little bit filthy, but it's not actually that filthy. So I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10 on this one. You are fighting Matthew Clayton with Warriors, who has brought some amount of Triple Dragon. It's Triple Dragon. Sorry, my man. Triple Dragon's going to win. You've not got enough cannons on there, Ollie. But, yeah. Ouch. Okay. Albert James Barr has got Tomb Kings. So, let's have a look. High Priest, Elementalism, Tomb King, Bone Dragon, Armor of Ages. Ugh, boring. 13 skirmishers, 25 skellies, 26 skellies. Bushabti, double casket, Necrosphinx. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 filth. Just MC, man. So rough. And you're playing against Alex. Is that the filthiest Cathay? It is... No, it's this fluffiest Cathay. So actually, now that I've had a look at the MC, I think they're probably going to win it. Yeah, it's probably going to go to Albert, that one. Okay, next Tomb King list is Jack Crapper. Let's have a look. What's he brought? Tomb King, Bone Dragon, Tomb King, Bone Dragon, Mortuary Priest on foot, 48 warriors with a bunch of nasty stuff. Horse archers, double Necrosphinx. Wow. Okay, so the Monster Mash list, and this is quite a solid Monster Mash list. 10 out of 10 filth. Sorry, all Tomb Kings are filth. And these are the filthiest of them all. And you're fighting poor Richard. Oh, man. Yeah. Sorry, Richard. My opinion still hasn't changed. Jack's going to crapper the hell out of you. Good luck. All right. Hayden, what have you brought? Hayden has High Priest, Bone Dragon, Warden Splint. Okay. Interesting. Collar of Shapesh. Mortuary Priest. Army of the Serpent. Tomb King. Bone Dragon. Conqueror's Blade. Okay. Skelly Archers. Skelly Chariots, Skelly Warriors, 3 Ushabti, Casket, and Necrosphinx. This is like a 9 out of 10 filth. You still have double Bone Dragon and a Necrosphinx, but I feel like it could get filthier. But 9 out of 10, yes, you're pretty much up there. You're facing Sam Toll, the nicest of all the Tolls. Sam's a solid player. He has screams. And he knows how to use them. I gotta give it to Sam on this one, I think. Sorry, Hayden. Okay, Kieran Haynes, you have brought Mortuary Cult. 10 out of 10 filth, like instantly, probably. Cloak of Dunes, Earthen Rod, Mortuary Priest, BSB, 12 Skelly Skirmishers, 10 Ushabti, Jesus. 2 Scorps, 5 Ushabti, double casket, Screaming Skull. Yeah, it's 10 out of 10 filth, that one. And you're facing Adam Wood with his vampires. Oh man, you both deserve each other. You really do. I'm afraid MC Kieran will probably take this one. It's just a really nasty combination. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Michal, what have you brought? Is it the same list we've played before? High Priest, Bone Dragon. It's a High Priest this time. Was it a High Priest before? I don't think it was. Staff of Aeons, Earthen Rod, Ruby Ring of Ruin, Talisman of Protection, Level 3 Elementalism, Hierotic Jar, Lore Familiar, Mortuary Priest, Battle Standard, Level 2 Elementalism, big block of Skelly Archers, 7 Skelly Horse Archers, 13 Skirmishers, 7 Ushabti, and 5 Ushabti, and 2 Scorpions and a Casket. Okay. 8 out of 10 on the filth scale, Michal. I think you're fighting poor Yanni, the fluff bunny of Team Wales. Yeah, Michal's going to take this one. Yeah, sorry. Okay, next one. Brun. Now, we have seen this. You have a Settra list on you. Settra the Imperishable. Right, 1 out of 10 on the fluff scale. Well done, Bryn. I thought you were taking the piss when you said you were going to bring Settra, but you have. So good on you. Mortuary Priest, Royal Herald, Banner of the Desert Wind, Spell Eater Axe, Warding Splint, Tomb Prince, Meteoric Iron, Talisman of Protection. I'm guessing that one is on a... Are these on foot? I'm guessing not. Skeleton Chariot, 20 Infantry, 32 Tomb Guard. Oh, 3 Necropolis Knights. Are you putting Settra in the Tomb Guard? 3 Tomb Guard Chariots. Yeah, this is 1 out of 10 on a fluff scale. I mean, it's still a nasty list. And it's Bryn. He's a decent player, but it is... And you're facing Jack. I hope you make a fighting chance out of it, Bryn, but I think Jack might have you there. Hopefully not. Here's hoping. All right, next one. We have Aaron has brought more Tomb Kings. He has got Mortuary Priest, Royal Herald, Tomb King on a Chariot, Tomb Prince, Royal Mantle, 3 Skeleton Chariots, 35 Skeleton Infantry, 26 Tomb Guard, 5 Tomb Guard Chariots, and Screaming Skull. Okay, scary, but not too scary. Like a 3 out of 10, probably. And you're fighting Matty B. Hey, Matt, with his Wood Elves. Double Dragon? Double Dragon. Yeah, Dragons. Matty's probably going to win that one, I'm afraid, Aaron. Just solid player with a solid list. Don't let the Wood Elves fool you. Next one. Che has brought Warriors. We're onto the Warriors lists now. Alright, okay. So, Triple Dragon? No. Manticore. Okay. Chaos Lord, Zinch Chaos Lord on a Dragon. Manticore, Exalted Champion. Exalted Sorcerer on a Steed. 7 Chaos Knights. Warhounds, Forsaken Warfire. Yeah, Che, it's a solid list, like. I mean, I just don't fancy Warriors anymore. I don't think they've really got it. But this is a, yeah, 3 flying scary targets. It's probably like a 7 out of 10. Maybe 8. Probably 8. That's a really nasty Manticore build. But it's not a dragon. 7 out of 10. I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10. And you're playing Dan with his dwarves. Yeah, you're just going to run rampant over those dwarves. Good luck, Che. Adrian Wisoki. So Adrian has got Warriors, 1 Dragon, Chaos Chariot, Demonology, Arcane Familiar, Rod of the Damned. Interesting. Warhounds, Forsaken, Marauders, Warfire Dragon with a level 1 Demonology. Yeah. Adrian, you're fighting Cathay, and as Adam's list is the really nasty one, is it? Yeah, sorry, Cathay's going to win this one, Adrian. It's just really it's just really difficult for the Warriors to do that. So, but you also brought some sort of filth, so you kind of deserve each other. Okay, so now we are heading into Adam Benton's list. he has got Demon Prince. Okay, Nurgle Demon Prince. Ogre Blade. Ugh, nasty. Exalted Champion Dragon. Nasty. 7 Chaos Knights. Forsaken. Marauders. Warfire. Yeah, this is like an 8 out of 10 filth. John. Sorry, Adam. Why is it the different? Alright. Well, I'm going to say Adam. Even though the email address suggests your name is otherwise. But, yeah, it's pretty filthy. 8 out of 10. You're playing Mr. Toll, Papa Toll himself. He's also got filth. Is his filth worse than your filth? I think this is a draw, actually, because you're both as filthy as each other. So, good luck. This is the only game where you walk away filthier than when you started it, because you're playing Mr. Big Toll himself. Okay, so Matthew Clayton, what have you brought? You have got Chaos Lord on Dragon, Exalted Champion on Dragon, Chaos Knights, Chaos Warriors, Warfire Dragon, Triple Dragon list. Yeah, pretty much as solid as you can get. Triple Dragon list, 8 out of 10. Lists are quite lists are getting a little bit stale. I think we need a change of comp. Aussie comp? You're playing against Ollie's State of Nuln. Now, did you have the triple cannon list? Hellblaster, Steam Tank? No, you're going to run rampant through him, Matthew. Yeah, I think you're going to rush him and smash him. Okay, so Christopher Burmis, what have you got? Exalted Champion on a Dragon. Exalted Champion on a Dragon. Interesting. Warfire Dragon. 3 units of 10 Chaos Warriors. Huh. Chaos Chariot. Chaos Warhounds. Okay. Like a 6 out of 10 on the fluff scale. And you're playing Rob and his Mountain Holes. Has he got a lot of cannons? Nah. Yeah. I think, Chris, you're probably going to smash that one. Just rush him and kill him. Kill them, Stunnies. Paul Boudoir. Paul, what have you got? You have got Exalted Champion on a Dragon. Lots of favors. Ugh, regen. Jesus. Mark of Zinch. Sorcerer Lord on foot. Chaos Knights. Chaos Warriors. Dragon Ogres. Ugh, there's 3 Dragon Ogres. 2 Gigantic Spawns. Yeah, this is a 8 out of 10 filth fest. And you're playing against Skaven. You're going to absolutely smash those Skaven, mate. Probably. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. This is Liam Coyle. More Chaos. Chaos Lord on a Manticore this time with an Ogre Blade. Nice. Gets you extra points. Exalted Champion on a Manticore. The Manticore list. Obsidian Dreadglaive. Nice. Sorcerer Lord. Yep. On foot. Chaos Knights. Sorcerer Lord on a steed. Oh, okay. Chaos Knights. Warhounds. Marauders. Chosen. Is this the This is a Herald's list. Okay, yeah, that looks like a Herald's list. Liam, I like it. It's nice. It's actually something a little bit refreshing. So, it's Manticores. I'll give you a 6 out of 10. Like, it's a solid list. Let's see who you're facing again. Is it... High Elves. Sorry. I gotta support the old High Elves here. Hope Sam pulls it out of the bag on this one. Okay. One of the filthiest lists in existence, Mr. Stephen Toll. Wolves of the Sea. Don't let the Wolves of the Sea bit fool you. It's all dragons. Chaos Dragons, Markazinj. Chaos Dragon. Triple save. Marauders. Double Gigantic Spawn. I mean, it's like a 9 out of 10 on the filth scale. But if you don't know how to play it, not going to win much. I just feel sorry for anyone playing against you. Oh well, let's see. So, next one is old Matty. Matt has brought Wood Elves with Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon with all the annoying things a Forest Dragon can have. Another Glade Lord with also some Forest Dragon nonsense. 11 Deepwood Scouts, 10 Glade Guards, a Great Eagle, filth, and 2 Treemen. This is like a 7 out of 10 filthy list. It can actually do quite well into Double Dragon, and then everything else avoids dying. And you're playing against Aaron's Tomb Kings, but I think it was a fairly fluffy Tomb Kings list. So yeah, Matt again is going to win this one. Okay, Daniel Broxholm has more Wood Elves. Glade Lord on a dragon. Yep. Glade Lord with a Great Stag. Spell Singer. It's quite a nasty list actually. 10 Deepwood Scouts, 10 Deepwood Scouts, 20 Glade Riders. Sorry, 20 Glade Guards, 6 Glade Riders. Throat's going now. No wonder I've read through about 80 odd lists. If you're still with me, good luck. 6 Glade Riders, 5 Glade Riders, 3 Warhawk Riders. Okay, all these things are good. Cool. 6 out of 10? You're playing Reese. Reese has got slightly fluffier. No, Exiles. Exiles are going to win this one, Daniel. I'm sorry. Not bad. Alright, next one. Keith Oliver has got more Wood Elves for us. Branch Wraiths. Glade Lord on a dragon. Glade Lord on a dragon. 14 Dryads. Oh, is this the one where you're facing the Chaos? Oh, that's the Flaming Breath Cathay. Okay. So in terms of, like, this is a 5 out of 10. Like, it's still filthy. It's double dragon and a bunch of other stuff, but all that stuff I think is flammable. So you're going to struggle into that first game. Oh, man. Good luck. If you lose, I mean, at least keep your dragons alive, I guess. Make a good match of it. Good luck, Keith. Okay, John Scrimshaw. Oh, this is the vampires. Alright, so this is the largest faction. And Q, you haven't actually seen my list yet, so you can probably guess where I fit. What do we got here? Vampires. John, Master Necromancer, on a Mortis Engine, level 4, Familiar, Denoir. Yeah. Double Banshee, a Vampire Count with an Ogre Blade. Oh, I mean, it's a Vampire Count. Don't see a lot of them. A White Lord, BSB, Helm of Commandment, Direwolves, only 22 Graveguard, triple 20 Zombies, 6 Blood Knights, and a Terrorgeist. Okay, it's nasty. 7 out of 10, I think. You've got a lot of screams in there, John, and it's gonna hurt some people. It's gonna hurt some people real bad, and the person it's gonna hurt first is going to be Fingal. Yeah, it's gonna hurt him. Yep, John, you're gonna smash that one. Alright, next one. This one is Richard Kirby. Now, Richard, I believe you and I are actually matched up in the first round, so let's have a look and see what you have. Master Necromancer, Mortis Engine, Wizard level 4, Necromancy Lore Familiar, Strigoi Ghoul King, good lad, Beguile, level 4, Necromancy, Giant Blade, Talisman of Protection, a White Lord, BSB, Direwolves, 25 Graveguard with full command, 21 Skellies, 21 Zombies, a Terrorgeist, and 8 Blood Knights with the Drakenhof banner. Yeah, I mean, you got a Strigoi with a Giant Blade. Is he on foot? Strigoi Ghoul King, Dark Acolyte, Beguile, Necromancy. Oh man, he's on foot. Is he going in the Skeletons? Or the Graveguard? Okay. Going to be interesting. I am going to give you like a 6 out of 10. Slightly on the softer side. Still has lots of nasty things. And if I'm right, we are facing off in a mirror match. So, Richard, I hope you do well. I really do. I'm going to try and smash you. Sorry, man. Alright. Sam Toll, the nicest of the Tolls. He has Master Necromancer, level 4, Spell Familiar, Denoir, floating around on Cloak of Mist and Shadows. Master Necromancer on a Mortis Engine, level 3, Familiar, yep, and the level 1 as well. Triple Raising, no, quadruple Raising, 1, 2, 3, 4 raises, ouch. Double Banshee, a White Lord with a Helm, 29 Graveguard, 40 Skeleton Warriors, ooh, 21 Zombies, and 6 Hell Wraiths. Yeah, this is a nasty list. Wow, I didn't even know this was possible, so I'm going to give this a 10. 10 out of 10 on the filth scale. Sam knows what he's doing. He could be a contender. He really needs this, I think, to get into the Masters. So I really hope you do well, Sam. I hope you get into the top 10. Maybe even further. Good luck. Okay, Jack Ward. Jack Filthy Ward. Master Necromancer level 4. Scepter, Mist and Shadow. This looks... Oh yeah, it's like Charlie's list, isn't it? Lore Familiar, Talisman of Protection on a Mortis Engine, level 1. So again, quadruple raise, double Banshee, White Lord, Helm of Commandment, 26 Graveguards, 20 Zombies, 21, 8 Hex Race, and 6 Health. Yeah, this is a nasty. It's 10 out of 10 filth list. Okay, next one. We have Louis Elena has got Vampire Count with Master Necromancer on foot. Cloak of Mist and Shadows. And level 2 on a Mortis Engine. Ruby Ring. No ward save? Interesting. Brave. White Lord BSB with a War Banner, 30 Graveguard with a Drakenhof Banner, Zombies, Dire Wolves, Black Knights, Blood Knights. Okay, this is on the fluffy side, actually. I would probably give you 5 out of 10. I mean, it's still a solid list. But you're facing Boris in this Cathay. Sorry, Lou. Yeah, I'm afraid you're going to get smashed. Okay, Jacob Cave has got Cairnwraith, Master Necromancer. Level 4, Flayed Hallback, Scepter of Denoir, Vampire Count, good on you, Dark Acolyte, Sword of Kings, Talisman of Protection, good lad. On a Nightmare, so it's flying. Okay, a White King with a Steed, Obsidian, Lodestone, Dreadlands, White Lord. Can you have a Master Necromancer and a White King? Huh. Never mind. And a Vampire Count? I'm not sure you can, but fuck it, I don't know. Banner of Barrows, Obsidian Lodestone, Bat Swarms, Graveguard, Skeleton Warriors, 5 Black Knights, 5 Blood Knights. Yeah, pretty cool. It's fairly fluffy, actually. But still solid. So like a 4 out of 10? And you're going up against Reese. Yeah, I think you're probably going to win that one, Jacob. Lord Vampire himself, Charlie. He has got, right, so this is going to be one of the lists to beat. Master Necromancer, Mortis Engine, Level 3, Dark Magic, Double Power Scroll, Lore Familiar, Talisman of Protection, Master Necromancer, Level 4, Necromancy, Spell Familiar, Skull Staff, and a Level 1 Raising. Yeah, so you have, again, 1, 2, 3 Raise, Double Banshee, a White Lord with a Helm of Commandment, 24 Graveguard, 23 Zombies, 3 Fell Bats, 9 Hex Rates, 5 Hex Rates. Yeah, 10 out of 10 on the Filth Jail. And you are going up against Matty. Poor Matty's going to get bummed first round. Okay, so now if you've made it this far, my God, honestly, why? This is not a good idea doing this in one sitting. So you want to see what I brought? Okay, let me show you. So, I'm not going to read out my names. I'll let you read them in your own time. So we have Master Necromancer on a Mortis Engine. Necromancy, Spell Familiar, Skull Staff, Talisman of Protection. We have another level 4 Necromancer with Scepter of Denoir. Lord Razorvich. Karen the Whisperer of Managers is a Tomb Banshee. Karen 2 takes no prisoners as a Tomb Banshee as well. Kieran the Creeper is a Cairnwraith. We have White Goodman of the Purple Cobras, White Lord, Helm of Commandment, the usual stuff. Undead Poet Society, 27 Graveguard. All the usual stuff. MR1, Drakenhof Banner. 40k Fan Club of 20 Zombies. Cardiff Sunday Morning Welcoming Committee of 20 Zombies. And the Air Corps Brigade of 3 Fell Bats. Janet the Terrorgeist and Shilava Nibble the Terrorgeist as well. So lots of screaming. Led by Nigel the Master Necromancer. I think it's pretty filthy undead list. But looking at the other ones, I think they've gone in a very filthy way as well. I'm going to say a 9 out of 10. I think, and I've got the mirror match against Richard Kirby, so it'll be a good learning experience for me as well. We'll see. Keith Wilkinson, yeah, there we go. Keith, Master Necromancer, Mortis Engine, Level 4, Necromancy, Talisman of Protection, an Acolyte on a Mortis, double Mortis Engine. Okay, Level 2, Necromancy, Banshee, White Lord, 25 Graveguard, 20 Zombies. Yeah, so actually, Keith, I think you and I are very similar in thought about what to do, but you've got an extra Scream in there because you've got Level 2 on Mortis Engine, which I struggle to fit in because you don't have a ward save on that one. But maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need it. Yeah, 10 out of 10 filth. Keith knows what he's doing as well, so he's probably going to be in contention for a podium there. So it's going to be all vampires in the podium. 1, 2, and 3. You heard it here first. Who's next? Mike Kavanagh has got Master Necromancer level 4, Cloak of Mist and Shadow. Another Master Necromancer and a Mortis Engine, Skull Staff, Talisman, level 1. Double Banshee, White Lord, Graveguard, Zombies, Fellbats, Graveguard, and Terrorgeist. 10 out of 10 filth. And you're facing David Watkinson with his poor high elves. Oh, Mike, the things you're going to do to him. Okay, right, we're getting there. We've got a few more left. Adamwood, I think we've let's have a little look. Vampire White Lord, BSB, Helm of Commandment, level 1 on foot. Sorry, level 2 Acolyte on foot. Master Necromancer level 4 on foot with a scepter. Banshee, a vampire count with a Sword of Kings. Nice. Champion. 20 zombies, 30 Graveguard, Jesus. 10 werewolves, 6 Blood Knights, 5 Hex Raids. It feels nasty, but it also feels a little bit fluffy. So I'm going to give you a 5 out of 10. Yeah, 5 out of 10. I think you'll do all right. And you're going against Mortuary Cult. The nastiest Mortuary Cult ever. Sorry, Adam. I think you're going to go down on this one. Harvey Cave. Right, Harvey, what have you got? Master Necromancer, level 3, Flayed Hallbeck, Necromantic Acolyte, level 1, Dark Magic, Vampire count, with Beguile on a Zombie Dragon. Dreadlance, nice. White Lord, Battle Standard Bearer, Bar the Barrows, 8 Direwolves with a Doom Wolf, 24 Graveguard with the Great Weapons, 40 Skellies, 6 Blood Knights, and 3 Vargeists. It's like a 3 out of 10. It's actually pretty fluffy. It's nasty, but it's pretty fluffy. And you're going up against Marks. Ogres, right? I think those ogres are just going to run roughshod over you, Harvey. I'm sorry. It's going to be a painful little experience. Adam Jones. What have you got, Adam? Necromancer, Mortis Engine, Scepter, Necromantic Acolyte, Mortis Engine, Double Banshee, Zombies, Fellbats, Graveguard, Terrorgeist. A 6 Scream list. It's an 11 out of 10, Adam. One of the filthiest lists I've ever seen. It's going to be pretty painful. And you're playing Ergo. Rough. That's going to be... You'll be playing Cathay round 2. Okay. Edward Milton, what have you brought? You have got Necromancer and Mortis Engine level 4, Necromancy, Spell Familiar, Scepter, Tomb Banshee, a Vampire count, Master of the Black Arts, and a Nightmare, Sword of Kings. Wow, that's the 3rd Sword of Kings we've seen. White Lord, BSB Helm, Crypt Ghouls, Graveguard, Zombies, Blood Knights, Hex Rays. A nice little balanced list. Still filthy though. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. I think it's still pretty filthy. And you're playing Alex Hegenbarth, who has got Bretonnians. Don't remember. With a Hippogriff. You're at a pretty fluffy Bretonnians list. Yeah, Edward, you're going to smash the shit out of this one. Sorry, my man. And the last list on the list is Morgan with his vampires. Master Necromancer, Mortis Engine, Necromancy, Staff. Sorry, Scepter, Talisman. Another level 3, Skull Staff, Mist and Shadows, Banshee, Helm of Commandment, BSB, 29 Graveguard, Zombies, Fellbats, Blood Knights, and Hex Rays. That's a 10. At least a 10, maybe an 11. If mine is a 9, this is an 11. And you're playing Andy with his nice fluffy Chaos Dwarf. He's a fluffy Chaos Dwarves. Morgan, you're also going to be playing either a VC matchup or into Cathay round 2. Because that first game is going to be a winner. And that's it. We have gone through all the lists. So after all of that, what do I think? I reckon it's going to be quite a undead dominated field. I reckon the top 10 will include probably no less than 5 vampires, probably a couple of Tomb Kings. It'll be impressive if Cathay even make it into the top 5, which they have. There's a few really solid lists there. So my top 10 prediction will include on the podium at least 2 vampires, and then probably a Cathay in 3rd. We're probably going to see in total at least 5 vampires in the top 10, probably at least 1 Cathay, maybe 2 Cathay in there. It's going to be an undead dominated field. I think this is the event to be dominated by undead. It is the fluffy one in a sense. It sort of makes sense. I cannot wait to see how it goes. I hope you join me for that. If you still made it to the end of this, wow, hats off to you. Please do the usual clicks, like, subscribe. See if any of my predictions are wrong. See if you think the top 5 will be different. I hope to hear it, and I hope to see you there. All the very best. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.